league on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
If there's going to be a poster child for just how flawed the pre-draft process can be at times, I think this guy's at the top. I mean, just think, last year, people are nitpicking him going into his rookie year. He can't do this, he can't do that. And what does he do? He comes out and has arguably the greatest rookie quarterback season in NFL history. Not only bringing his franchise back to life, but really establishing himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league.
So, 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. D. Alford on the return for the Falcons. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins, one of the big moves in the offseason. Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes. But he is about as consistent and even keel as the quarterback position gets. And it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved figure in every locker room he finds himself in. They know with this guy behind center, they have a shot to win every single game he plays.
3rd and 5. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Texans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And in motion is Brown. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, Stroud. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. They punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Falcons offense ready to take over for their second possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive. So they'll try to... This is intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Avery Williams on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Now, Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. That was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Atlanta.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Cousins. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now, Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Atlanta. They run over center with Robinson. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. The veteran Danico Autry brings him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Cousins to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So after 1, it's the Texans who have the early lead. Greg and I. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Stroud. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th down. And this will pay off. It is caught. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Here's a 2nd and 12. On the option, they give it to Mixon. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
2nd and a yard. Now Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. And the Texans have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They look to run with Mixon. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Atlanta. In a moment, 4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Cousins. He'll go right and find his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. Cousins now. To the right side here. Pass is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd down. Cousins. That is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Slot man in motion right. And that is brought in. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Another run here for Robinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. We'll try the right side with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to...
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the 2nd half of the ballgame, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this 2nd half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this all take the field, they have to capitalize. points.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down. To throw is Cousins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he's down at the 3. What a run. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Now, Cousins. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch.
It is brought in the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
At some point. He has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Give him 14 on that one. First down for Houston. On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Now a 3rd and 2. Man in motion is Brown. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new 7 down. He picked up the 1st down. Now Robinson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
A 37-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Texans offense and their running back set to go once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Diggs on the reception. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion. Now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Well, we sit here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 5. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. Throwing now, Cousins. That's to Pitts, the tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Take it in by Collins. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Was the intended receiver there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Texans 1st down. Stroud to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. He'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll go again with Robinson. And that won't help a lot. Manages a yard for that run. 3rd and long coming up. Give, and here comes Robinson. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. The Falcons send their punting unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Diggs. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Contact up front. They get one of the defenders to jump. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen.